I just got back from the LEGO store with a bunch of Series 24 minifigures. Let's open them up and see which ones we got. So the LEGO store employees were kind enough to sort these into boxes. However, I did get a few random ones as well, so we'll definitely see what we can get in here. I couldn't help it and open one in the cart and got this beautiful Falconer minifig. I really like the way she looks with the bow and the cool Falcon piece. And there definitely should be some more of those in here. But the second minifigure up is one of the classic spacemen right here. I really like this figure and it's kind of making me want to go ahead and buy loads more in different colours. I've got to say the baby spaceman is a highlight for this figure. As well as the Falconer, this one seemed to be super popular in the LEGO store as his bin was pretty much always empty. Next minifigure up now, and we do in fact have an empty packet. What the hell? Next minifigure up now, and we do in fact have the koala guy. I think this is the conservationist or something like this. Pretty much reminds me of Steve or Robert Irwin. I like the fact that we got one of these stem pieces in the lime green colour, but that koala is by far the highlight of this fig. And I'm a sucker for collecting those cool animal prints, so definitely a cool one to get. Next one up, and we do in fact have an orc minifig. This is fantastic. Okay, so hopefully we have more of these guys. I want to get an absolute army of these orcs because they just look brilliant. I'm going to try and make some custom versions with some older figs that are sort of similar to this. But that tattered cape looks amazing, as well as the arm printing, which looks so sick, and the face is awesome too, with that cool oversized molded jaw, a beautiful looking shield, and a cool big sword. This fig might just be one of my favourite CMFs we've ever gotten. So no duplicates as of yet, but we are looking for some duplicates. We want the Falcons and the Orcs in multiple copies. And next up, we do in fact get another one of those Falconers, which is really, really cool. These are the last ones in the packets, and if you are looking for a way to feel out these guys, the Falcons are super obvious, as well as the fact that these have an inner packet. Of course, I want these for my Black Falcon army, which is slowly still growing. And I'll be swapping out that awful red hair for some nice helmets and stuff like that. So over the halfway mark now, and we have 5 more figures inside of here. Feels like it could be either another Orc or another one of the Falconers. Whoa, it's exploded everywhere, but it is another Orc. I hate the fact that these inner packages just stick to the insides of the actual packet, and that causes stuff like that to happen. So after gathering the pieces from all over my room, it is of course another Orc minifig, which is fantastic. I think I've only got 2 of them so far, but I'm going to try my best to get more, as I said before. Now, I'm not someone who's going for a full set of these. However, there's a couple that I haven't got so far that I really want, but I think this one is another Black Falcon Archer right here. But that's the 3rd one for the collection now. 3 to go now, and what are we going to get in the last couple of ones? Okay, this is a new minifig right here. As you might be able to tell by the football and everything, we have the referee. I like the new fluorescent orange colour. It doesn't quite work with the yellow skin, I feel like. The arm printing on both sides is phenomenal. The legs look pretty good, and of course, we get the nice football, which is really sick. Whoa. But yeah, the football is one of the main reasons I bought this fig. She also has a red and yellow tile for a red and yellow card. Second from last packet now, and we do have another one of the koala minifigs. Okay, so this is one of the blind ones that I got. I didn't mean to get this guy, but I guess it's cool. He's going to probably end up getting sold on, but I might keep the other koala. And like I said before, I'm a huge sucker for the animal mold, so I'll probably end up keeping the koala but selling the figure. And the last minifig of the video is in fact, oh yep, it's another Falconer. Okay, so thought I'd only got 3 of these guys, but I'm really glad I got 4. Once again, I apologise for the rustling as this packet was stuck to the centre of this one once again. So they've done a similar thing with this minifigure that they did with the Viking, where they've kind of printed a cape on the back, which I think is a bit weird and random, because if you're ever going to use this figure without a cape, it's almost like you'd want to have a back print there anyway. So also, I'm not really sure how you're meant to put on these capes because they are a really weird shape, but pretty sick minifig nonetheless. I do think it's a shame that it didn't come with some sort of helmet or something like that, but the red hair will be something that I'll be selling on as well. So that's a pretty decent haul right there. From 10 bags, we've got 4 Falconers, 1 Spaceman, 1 Referee, 2 Orcs, and 2 Koala guys. So pretty decent summary right there. I'm really happy with these. I got the main ones that I wanted to get. With the last series of CMFs, the one figure that I wanted was the Knight, obviously the Crown Knight figure. I only managed to get 1 of them. For some reason, they were hard to feel out. I wasn't really too fussed about getting them, so I ended up leaving it on the back burner, and now that figure has already doubled in price, so I don't want the same thing to happen with the Falconers and the Orcs. So I'm trying to buy as many as I can up front, so I don't have to pay crazy prices on the aftermarket, but pretty decent haul right there. The one that surprised me the most is the Spaceman. Really glad I managed to pick him up, and I can't wait to grow the army of the Orcs and the Falconers. Let me know what you think of this new CMF series. Let me know what you think of this video today in the comments as well, and also hit that subscribe button over here. We're trying to reach 500 subs on this second channel, so I'd definitely appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. Now the question remains, should I try and finish off this series and start becoming a completionist for all of these CMF series, or should I just carry on buying the ones that I find useful? All I know is I'm definitely going to be buying more for those Falconers and Orcs. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.